Hi, Amanda.
Hi, Jessica. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for being here and for agreeing to share your story today. I have loved being in this class with everyone, and I've loved all that you have contributed to our classes. You've had a different perspective from the beginning, so you were already kind of into the meditation and the unseen world, and understanding that energy of you is something much bigger than just this human body that we're in. Before you started this class, how long have you been in this class now? Because you're one of the longer ones.
I believe it's been over, maybe almost a year and a half, but I was gone for a couple of months on the benchmark.
So you've got about a year of experience in here with us, which is nice to be able to compare different people, not to compare, but to see the different experiences that people have had. When you began the class a year ago, do you remember any challenges or any things that you learned in this class that you weren't really practicing before you came into it, or that you started practicing more after you came in?
Definitely the cutting cords. I like that a lot, and also comforting your inner child. I like that a lot. That
so
was really neat.
When you practiced the exercise of cutting the cords, what did that help you to do?
Help me to regain my power, not feel tied to and being responsible for others.
Yeah.
So remembering that I'm responsible for myself. Because I have grown children, and I feel like I disappointed them, or my mother, and those things. And those are hard feelings to deal with, Yeah. But cutting the cords, I saw them get filled with light again, and I myself became filled with light, because it's not about being codependent with people necessarily, and it's more about just being in my own power. And because we're multidimensional eternal beings of light, we don't want to be connected to these physicalness so much.
Absolutely. Yeah, the imagination is where everything begins, and we can have those conversations with people in our dream space or in our mind space, because the mind doesn't know the difference between this interaction and when we close our eyes and imagine something.
Right.
This is a really powerful place for us to create. During the sound healing portions of the meditation class and the self-awareness classes, what did you experience during that meditation time with the sound healing?
I really felt like there was a breaking up of some negative energies that I didn't want to hold on to any longer, and I would feel so light afterwards. You would instruct us to afterwards, if we felt any breaking up, to envision those places being filled with light. So afterwards, I would, before I would come in, I'd be kind of tired at 6 o'clock. We already ate dinner, kind of getting ready to wind down. But I'd leave this class, and I would just be up till 10 or 11, because that felt so great, And I also loved the drum. When you bring the drum, it would empower me, and I felt like I was moving with it. It's very, very reminding me kind of like drum circles for the Native Americans. It's beautiful.
Yeah. I look forward to you joining a drum circle outside of these walls when you're out.
Really.
That'll be nice.
Yes, very nice.
Is there anything else that you'd like to share about your experience in here?
I would. I really, I felt when I first got to prison, I felt like I didn't have anybody that felt the same way that I did until I got in here. And then I felt like that. There's other people who have the same feelings about the unseen, like you said. Because there's so much that the mainstream society and mainstream thoughts that don't encourage that, or don't even allow it, And so I felt very safe in here to open up and just be myself. Yeah. And I really appreciate it. Thank you, Jessica.
And you have expressed yourself very freely in these classes, and I've also enjoyed what information you've been learning through different books you've been reading, and your own experience with the people in the class, to give them permission also to dig a little deeper if that's not something that they did before.
Right. I love it. I love it, sister. It's great.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you, Jessica.